Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Ni No Kuni Let's Play video. And look into my eyes, look deep into my eyes. It looks like he's trying to hypnotize me. I'm gonna get away from that man. Anyway, yeah, we are playing Ni No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch right now, part number 52, I believe, of the Let's Play. And we are at the entrance of Hamelin, but don't get settled because we're leaving. We're setting out into the bigger, wider world of Ni No Kuni and onto some new adventures. We're going after some sky pirates, which will hopefully be as exciting as it sounds. But before that, there's a few errands that I need to do in this area before I leave. There's a few side missions which I'm kind of undergoing. I need to try and get some courage and stuff. You remember in my last video, I spent a very long time going through and doing a load of side missions, so I won't be doing the same here. But the one thing I do really want to do before I leave is capture a Tin Man. And look at this guy. Oh, this is one of the people I need to get for a bounty hunt. Look at this thing. Take on the Steam Man. Let's do it. These are kind of like little mini bosses. I know I've done most of the bounty hunts outside of videos, but yes, he's like it's kind of like a little special familiar. And look at it. Oh, I want to be able to catch that thing. Right, let's go and try and take it on, shall we? I'm going to use War Cry just to get everyone's strength up, seeing as this might be quite a big fight. And always Petrifying Poke. A well-placed prod in a sensitive spot turns a single enemy to stone. I think I have used that before, actually. I'm still sort of getting used to the game. I don't think I do much damage against it with Fruity, actually. No, Fruity doesn't do too much against it. I am going to use Cut Loose, though, if I can, because that hurts everyone. That way I will be able to hurt the Steam Man a little bit, plus both the two little robot things by his side. But yeah, I guess I don't really want to use Fruity because he doesn't seem to do all that much against them. I might see what Nanas does. I might try and do the whirling gig thing. I'm going to try and take out the little guys first because once I get them out the way, I can focus fully on trying to take out the Steam Man. And Nanas does okay. I think Nanas does a little bit better than Fruity did against them. And there we go, that's doing quite well. And the good thing about Nanas is he's got really good evasion as well. So even if he doesn't do too much damage, he normally doesn't get like hurt too much either. And I know Nanas doesn't do very well against the Steam Man either, actually. Let me try using... let's try using Roly Poly against him, see if that does a bit more. He's actually nearly dead already, actually. This was actually a little bit easier than I expected it would be. And there we go. Look, he just broke up into lots of tiny pieces. There is one bounty down already, and these are awesome because these get you so many merit stamps, and they get you money and all sorts as well. So these are definitely worth doing before I set off into into new uncharted territories. There we go. One bounty hunt complete. Let me have another quick look on my map. There we go. There's another one up there at the top. And another one way down there on the bottom. So I can get that one as I go to leave. You can see my little boat down there. So what I'm going to do very quickly is head up here and do that bounty hunt. And it won't take long. Like the map looks... the map makes the world look quite big, like the island look quite massive, but in reality you can get from like the top to like the bottom in like less than a minute, so it's pretty easy. And look, there's a Tin Man there. I want to capture one of these. I actually have a mission to try and capture a bunch of different robots. But I don't want to do it because I believe if I do it, then I have to hand my robots like off to someone else. And I don't want to do that because I want to capture one of these Tin Men and have it for myself. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. And is that one taken down already? Look at that Tin Man. One was like already destroyed. That was crazy quick. I don't actually want to kill it. I want to be able to tame it. I want to serenade it. So I'm going to actually not hit it yet. And there we go. Look, I can do it. I can serenade it. Right, no one hurt it. Oh, no. Go. Go, got it. Oh, no, he didn't. Go, didn't get it. Go on, serenade. Can I get it? Please let me get the Tin Man, please. This is what I wanted for my birthday. All I want for Christmas is a Tin Man. There we go. I tamed a Tin Man. Awesome. I need to think of a name now. This is one of the actual familiars that I want to take around with me. I've actually heard they're quite strong, and I just love the way they run. They kind of like got really like short, stubby arms. They kind of like spin them in a circle. What should I call Tin Man? Tinny. I kind of like Tinny. I was actually thinking of calling it Tinny anyway. Yeah, I'm going to call it Tinny. Tinny the Tin Man. I was literally, honestly, in the back of my head, I was thinking of like changing the name to Tinny, and yeah, the game kind of did it for me. Maybe it's psychic, maybe it's looking into my mind. Right, so all I need to do now is go and face whatever's going to be up here to claim that bounty. And I believe I just go up. Yeah, if I go up here to the right, I can go and grab that. And then I can go and claim my bounty rewards. And yeah, then I'm going to go and head off. And then I'm going to go to wherever I'm going to go to next. I know I'm trying to get to the Sky Pirates, but I guess I need to find some sort of airship or some way of getting up. And what is this thing here? Look at it. It's a weird thing. What is it? A fug? What the fuck is that? Oh, come on, what is this thing? Oh, it looks all upset. Oh, it looks like it's been like crying all day. I don't want to hurt this thing. Look at this poor little fella. Right, okay, well, I guess I've got to. And look, I did quite a lot of damage on it then, actually. Or did it do a lot of damage on me? I'm not sure. Someone did a lot of damage on someone. Right, I guess we all just lay into it. There's only one of them there. Let me use War Cry, and that will make me a little bit stronger. And then I can go and properly go and lay into it and do quite a lot of damage. You can see there Swain shooting it with his gun, doing 1 damage with every shot. That's kind of rubbish. I'm actually feeling really powerful at the moment. I've done loads of leveling up recently, so I'm getting through all of these fights that should be quite difficult, like relatively easily. So that's certainly a good thing. And here we go. The fug is almost completely taken out. Oh, look at it. It's just there cowering. Like, it's hardly even attacking me. I don't feel brave or anything for taking out this guy. I feel kind of mean. It was just sitting there really upset, and then I just come and attack it. Oh well, it's all for the name of progress. It's all for the greater good. I'm doing all of this in order to be able to go and take out the evil Shadar. So overall, my intentions are good, but I did feel slightly mean there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go... Actually, if I need to go to the one at the bottom first, because I need to kill it and then go back to claim the bounty hunt reward. I'm going to try and run away from this battle if I can. I should be high level enough to run away. Let's see if it will let me. I don't know if I have to hurt them a bit before I run. Is it going to let me get away?
Time to beat a hasty retreat.
Did you hear Swain there? Time to have a hasty retreat, or whatever he said. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the bottom of the island and face whatever is going to be down there. And then go and head back up to claim my bounties. And then, finally, I will set off. I promise you, no matter what, before the end of this video, I would have left this place. It's a bit dark, isn't it? It's a bit dark and gloomy. And I do like Hamelin. It was a pretty cool place to be. But, I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to going to a new place. I don't think I've been down here yet, either. Is it just a dead end? No, look, there's like another little area down here. Do you reckon there's going to be something secret? No, please run away from them. Oh, they're running away from me. That's the good thing. Once you get to like a certain level, all of the familiars run away from you. And what did I get then? Like a rumble nut or something did I find? Can I go around the outside here? Do you reckon I can break the wall down at all? Okay, it just seems to be like a bit of a weird dead end there. Okay, no worries. Just doing a nice little bit of extra exploration. Exploration. There is actually loads of like little secret areas. I remember on the first island, like around Ding Dong Dell and that. If you go and explore around that area, there are actually quite a lot of hidden places and stuff, which I'm sure I've probably found hardly any of them. But yeah, so as I said, I'm just going to quickly go down now and hop towards the bottom of the island, head back, claim all my rewards for my valiant deeds, and then we're going to be going back on the boat and setting sail again. And I actually believe I'm relatively far through the game. I was assuming that this game would take me at least 100 episodes to complete, and it still might, but so far, I think that I might actually be able to do it in under 100 episodes. It'd be good if like it ended on exactly 100. And the way I'm basing this, what I'm basing this on, is there's a little video when you start up the game on the main menu. If you just don't press anything, it just plays like a little montage of clips from the game, and I have seen it so many times, because like whenever like setting up to record and like plugging in all of my mic and opening up like my programs and stuff, like while I'm doing that, it's normally just playing in the background. And so I must have heard it like probably about, I don't know, probably about 500 times or so. I've heard like this little video play, and like I've completely memorized it, and it basically shows you a bunch of stuff from the game. And like it's now showing me like mainly stuff that I've seen. Like at first it was kind of like hinting to places that I was going to end up, but now I've pretty much seen all of it. And so that's the way I'm basing it, on the fact that I might have almost finished this. And yeah, it looks like I've actually got to do some fighting. I actually think I might need to capture this cog fellow for that mission. So it'd be quite good if I can serenade the Sprog cog. Like I always lose track of what familiars I've got. And what I also need to do, actually, is I need to reorganize all my familiars, and I think I might be able to metamorph some of them and stuff. And so once I get back to the Hamelin and I've got my bounty rewards, I'm going to see if I can like pick my familiars and maybe pick my final roster. So I am going to have to sadly say goodbye to some familiars that I've had with me for a long time. But it should be worth it. It should be good, because then I can get like a more powerful party to go and face people. Look at that guy there hiding down in the bushes. And what is this thing? This is the thing I got to face for the bounty. A Flovius Maximus. Okay, let's go and face the Flovius Maximus. How do they come up with these names? Oh, look at it. It's just a big, chubby man. Well, not man, whatever that figures. Right, there we go. Fruity can actually do some decent damage against it for once. I'm going to use my war cry if I can. And then I'm going to try and freeze it. I'm going to use the petrifying poke in order to try and freeze it in place. And yeah, then I'm going to go after it. Then I'm going to go and just attack it. It doesn't seem very frozen. It just completely belly flopped me. Did you see that? It just went and just like jumped at me and just hit me with his big bouncy belly. He doesn't seem to be doing much. He's just sort of standing there slapping his face. And there we go. Going for another belly flop. I want to be able to capture this guy. He just looks so hilarious. That is mainly what I base like my favourite familiars on. Not on like how strong they are or how effective they are. It's just how silly they look. And this is a very silly looking familiar, and therefore I like him. I'm getting quite hurt here actually. I do want to be careful. I've lost over half my health. Right, let's switch back to Nana's then and let Nana's finish it off with a nice little pebble pelt. Should be able to finish the guy off. I want just a few more hits. These are getting really easy. You can tell that I am obviously quite well leveled up just by how quickly I'm able to take these out. Because these are supposed to be like the tough ones, you know. These are like the little mini bosses, these bounty hunt things. So the fact that I can take them out relatively easy is quite a good sign that I should be ready for some of the things that I'm going to be facing in the future. Like, one thing I've learned about in this game is it never warns you that big boss fights are coming up. Well, it sometimes does. Sometimes it says, like, are you sure you're ready to go into this room? Like, there may be a fight coming up, hint, hint. But sometimes, like, you'll just be playing, and then out of nowhere, there'll be a boss battle, and I always feel, like, woefully unprepared. So I'm going to make sure that in the future, all of my familiars are ready for a battle, and all of us are well healed up, and I got plenty of provisions and magic and all sorts. But yeah, we're almost ready to leave. And sorry that this may have been a bit of a slower paced video. You know, I've not made any major progress in the story or anything. But it's kind of what needs to be done, you know. It means that now in the future, when I'm facing bosses and that, I'll be able to use all of my new levels and stuff, you know. Like, even though I do try and avoid as much battling as I can, like, I gotta do it at some point, you know. I gotta level up and I gotta get stronger. And hopefully you are enjoying this game, by the way. If you want to leave any suggestions and tips and hints and stuff, please do. I always try and read through all of the comments, although I'm very wary of spoilers, you know. I always try and play a little bit ahead. I'm always worried that someone's going to spoil something from the game trying to help me out. But if you do want to give me some general tips, then yeah, please do. So what I need to do now is go down to the Swift Solutions, which is where you claim the rewards for the bounty hunts, and then hopefully I should also be able to get some new abilities from using my merit stamps, like the ability to jump, which is completely pointless but still quite cool. It's something that I got from merit stamps, and there's a bunch of other abilities that I should be able to get as well. And so yeah, if I go and speak to him, and then I get a whole load of merit stamps, so claim bounties. There we go, look, I get like, for them two, I get like, what's that, like 6 merits like stamps for each one, and plus loads of money, and I got a Thunder Spark gem, which I believe is going to allow me to teach a move to a new familiar as well. And so, yeah, I can do all of that soon as well. Clifftop Chaos. I managed to take up the guy up there. And I got a lightning bolt staff. It's definitely worth doing these. It's definitely worth doing the bounty hunts. And there we go. Look, I filled up another card, like almost from just one like battle then. And I got a poisonous horn and 1,200 guilders, and almost filled up another stamp card. Look, I only need 3 more to get that. Awesome. Right, let's just try and claim some rewards then, shall we? Look, I've earned almost all of them actually. And so this is the only one I can do. Makes it easier for you to sneak up on enemies from behind. I guess I should do that then, because like I've got no other choices of stuff to do. And this might actually be easier for me to avoid battles as well, just sneaking past people. And look, now I got all of these, it's opened up more. Allows you to buy items in shops at a lower price. Increases the amount of experience. Helps you strike fear into your enemies, causing them to drop more items. Allows you to collect more stuff. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of useful things, but I need a whole load more merit cards in order to do that. Okay, and now we are almost ready to set off. I promised that I was going to set sail before the end of the video, and I don't intend to break that promise. So all I'm going to do now is go and reorganize some of my familiars a little bit and decide what may be my final roster. So I may be a little bit weaker now for a little bit because you've got to like spend a while leveling up all of your familiars. And so at first I might be struggling a little bit in battles, but I will keep a few strong ones at hand to sort of help the newbies out. Right, so let's drop some people off then. So who shall I get rid of? Actually, what I need to do is unequip all of the ones I'm going to get rid of. That way I'm not going to be losing all of the stuff. So I think I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm not a big fan of this fella. What's he called? Sleeper Foal, I think he's called. I've never really been a big fan of this person. So let's steal all of his clothes and stuff. And I'm going to get rid of him. And the Axel as well. I think Axel's not particularly amazing. Hasn't even got any equipment. I'm going to keep all of my main free. I'm going to keep Fruity for now. I may have to get rid of him a little bit later on though. And I'm going to keep all of them free. I can leave hers the same, but I'm basically going to get 2 new familiars for Swain. So if I go over to here, I can go and drop some people off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off... I'll drop off all of these guys so I can have some more reserves. And I might actually take these 2 and have them as reserves. And then that way they're like, I got 2 quite leveled up familiars as reserved. So if I take... I need to take my Tin Man. That's definitely one that I know that I want to have. So I want to have a Tin Man. I want to have my Tin Man for me. I guess I can switch them around a little bit later on. And who else? Who else shall I take with me? I got a whole nother choice. I think I want a magical one. I need a magical person for Swain. So who's magic-y? Oh, there's a little owl. There's a little hootie down there. They're probably quite magical. There's a weird scary lady there. I got quite a lot of choices, actually. I'm not entirely sure who to have to do magic. Fruity, I think this one might be. Fry might be quite magical. I got the bananas guy. Actually, I suppose that one was magical. I just don't really like them. They're not very cute. I might take Hootie for now. Oh, but look at Trunky. Oh, Trunky's so awesome. I might take Trunky and give it to... maybe Esther? I don't know, it just looks really awesome. I don't know though, because Go-Go's quite good at attacking. Actually, no, I'm going to take Trunky and have Trunky there as well. And then, I don't know, I feel like Swain should have at least one magical one though, but I don't really want to get rid of anyone. Like, there's no one that I've got that I don't really want to have anymore. But I think I might give Toots to Swain and swap it all around a little bit, and then hopefully we'll be okay. So in my reserves, I'm going to take Hubba. I really like Hubba. I have them in my reserves. I'll also take these 2. And there we go. I believe this should be my set. So I do need to rearrange them a little bit. How do I do that then? If I go to... here, can I switch them around? Yeah, so I want to give Tin Man there. So Swain can have Nanas. I'm going to keep Nanas on me. I'm going to give... switch these around. So Go-Go can do magic. And then Toots can do magic well. And then I got Trunky here for Esther. And then I got them there. There we go. I think this will be how I'm going to have my roster for now. So, can I teach this guy any tricks? I can't. He's only level 1, so I'm not going to be able to use him for a while I train him up. But I should be able to give him some better stuff. There we go. I can give him an axe. Does that actually help him out at all? And can I give him anything else? Okay, so yeah, he's going to be a little bit rubbish for now. Let's see if I can give anything to Trunky. I can give I give them that, which gets their attack up a little bit. And there we go. Here we go. Here's my roster for now. So hopefully I've not made a big mistake and switched out all of my best ones. Hopefully you're not shouting at the screen at me right now. But I'm feeling pretty set. I'm feeling ready to go and take some more people on. And I just can't wait to fight as Tin Man. I don't know why. Like, the second I saw one, I just immediately fell in love with it, you know? There's just certain familiars that, for some reason, you just get, I don't know, like a special attachment to. But anyway, it's time to set off to the Sky Pirates. We're going to be going and leaving the ground and eventually heading up into the skies and hopefully encountering a bunch of new exciting characters and all sorts of other fun stuff on our way. I just love this game. It's just a really happy game to play. And look at Tin Man. How could you not love it? Look at the way it runs, how slow it is, just waving its arms around like crazy. Right, hopefully I'm going to be able to sneak through all of these familiars and I'm not going to get into many battles. I should be able to avoid them a bit more because it said that I can now sneak up on people better. So I guess it means that they're not going to see me as well. I guess it means I'm going to avoid them a bit better. And here we go. Here's my trusted sea cow, my water vessel. My floaty woaty, as the Cowleafer would call it. Here we go, all aboard, and we are off, ready on our new adventure. So let's have a look on the map and see where it is I've got to head to. Oh look, it's back on the main island I'm going to. That main big island, I got to go around the outside of it, and then I sort of link up to the left side of it. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, so certainly we have about run out of time in this video. I know I'm literally just setting sail and I've run out of time, but hopefully you did enjoy it. And in my next video, I'm going to be encountering a bunch of new and exciting places. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!